I would say that holding the line on the 3.6 that we committed to in 2022 is significant. Since that time, inflation has almost doubled and population growth has more than tripled. For us to be able to hold the line at 3.6 means that we're still not able to provide full level of servicing in many areas that Calgarians need, but we're keeping our promise knowing that people are in an affordability crunch.
When we hear there's no room in the budget, well, maybe in the document in front of us there's no room. Councillor Wina said it best. We finally gave Calgarians what they want after how much of a tax hike over 3.5 years. So some of us went deeper into the corporation saying there's room for improvement. And we could have went deeper, but we've kind of just started where we can, and we want a better process moving forward.
Well, in a perfect world, then a hold the line budget would be 0%. I don't know if we have the will on council or enough amendments to find that. You might have heard my last questioning. We spent in the last few years $100 million in climate initiatives between capital and operating. That alone would bring you down to 0. So I think there's ways.
So you've heard the mayor say that businesses are having difficulty. You've heard the chamber say that businesses are having difficulty. I hear from my own businesses in downtown and Ward 7 they're having difficulties. The question is whether or not shifting 1% over to the residential side is really helping them on the long term, or are there other ways that we can help them?
You're talking about a 3.6 to 5.5, right? We're talking about the average home, residential home is 5.5. We're in a narrative out there saying, oh, it's only 3.6. It's not. And 10% for our apartment dwellers and our condo owners. So, and what we really want is to say we have found other means of reducing the budget, and moving forward, we need a better process of finding efficiencies when we talk about next year's budget or the next 4-year cycle. We actually need to set the next council up for success. I will not say modernizing a budget process is a better way of doing it. I think it's a better way of hiding money.